Your rounds.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, last week we had a rather, I guess I'd call it a spirited discussion about the Emergency Care Fairness Act. And under the VA's fiscal year 2018 budget proposal, a budget line to pay for emergency care is still lacking. However, the VSO's independent budget has included a recommendation of $1 billion for 2018. I guess my question, sir, would be what is the status of the STOB appeal, which is the appeal on the Emergency Care Fairness Act, the way that it's being interpreted? And at what point will the VA formally request the necessary funds to pay for the emergency care for our veterans?
Well, first of all, Senator, I appreciated the interchange that you and I had. I think that you were making excellent points, and you were actually on the right side of this issue. We have done two things since we've talked last. First, we have completed all of the regulations to be able to move forward with payment of the STOB claims, and we have now transmitted them to the Office of Management and Budget. So that part's complete. So that's moving forward.
That's good news.
The second thing is that after considering what you said, and also I think Senator Blumenthal, I have decided to voluntarily withdraw the appeal to the STOB case.
Oh, that's great news, Mr. Secretary. I think what that means is then that means the last time we checked there were 370,000 claims outstanding that now can expect to receive payment for the emergency room care that they have expected since 2010?
Well, we still have to go through the rulemaking process. That's why we transmitted those rules to OMB, and they need to go through the process. So I don't want to set time expectations, but yes, we are moving in that direction to adhere to the judge's ruling on this.
It's a very positive development. For those 370,000 individuals, this is great news. Any possibility of expediting that rulemaking process?
We did. We got the rules over there very fast, and what happens now, we'll certainly encourage the administration and be supportive of that.
I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that. I appreciate the fact that that you've taken the time to get personally involved in this and to work through that issue. I think that's what veterans want to see. Coming from the VA is focus on what the veterans need, what the veterans' care should be. And then when we make a promise, we honor that promise. And I think that's what veterans are expecting from the VA. And I think this is a major first step in that. And thank you very, very much for your work on it, your attention to this. And I think that'll pay dividends for the entire organization for years to come. So thank you. With that, Mr. Chairman, I will yield back time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
That's great news.
Good.